Okay, everyone. So if you caught my other video about a self-healing journey, I am about to embark. Um, then this is kind of a follow-up. This is the first step. And I felt like this one was easier because I don't need a whole lot of space for it. The other ones I will do in a much larger space. But for now, the best way to listen to what our bodies need is to make space for allowing the mind to quiet, allowing the spirit, the soul to settle, and to just kind of allow Vata and Pitta to take a break. And maybe step into Kapha or enter into Tamas, right? That energy. So to achieve that today, and really every day, but for the sake of this video, I know definitely I will be addressing some or going into some pranayama, maybe a body scan. And but I'm just saying that because I want to take it intuitively and not so much acting for the camera, but just kind of being in the space for what it is, right? All right. So I hope you'll join me. If you find that this might be something just as important for your life, you're welcome to join me. Okay. So as I am in a comfortable seated position, on the floor or on a chair, on the bed, wherever your body can just kind of settle down, settle in, settling into the space, allowing everything to just kind of drop. Any tension dropping, allowing it to drop away. Any extra fast-paced thoughts, allowing the breath to deepen. And on the exhale, allow it to quiet. Following the body if it needs to move, and giving space and permission if it wants to stay still. If you need to make sounds for that extra release. If you need to bring more of a focus, concentrated awareness on certain parts, especially around the head, you could place the hands on top of the head, at the temples, the back of the head. For me, my eyes are calling for that extra attention to rest, to release. In the face, that endearing touch. The sides and back of the neck, just to say hello. Encourage it to just release. Only use enough energy needed to keep the head up, but everything else to just kind of release extra tension. the shoulders. Just putting some gentle pressure on top of the collarbones, clavicles, and then on the other underside of the clavicle. Just some gentle pressing. Loosening up any adhesed fascia. Gentle compression with my fingertips to release any tension. The lungs come all the way up to the clavicle, like right around here. So making space so that I can breathe deeper. Remembering to release tension around my eyebrows, my forehead, my eye sockets as I'm gently pressing around the pecs. I'm going to place one hand on my chest, the other onto my belly, so that I can get a sense of how I'm naturally breathing. First, focusing on my natural breath, and then I'm going to just gently increase my breathing and allowing my lungs to expand and relax. My natural breath. It's taken me a little bit to kind of tap into my natural breath because I'm aware that I'm sharing my experience. But I do notice that my breath is a little shallow, not really allowing the lungs to expand. I can feel a constant temptation of frowning my brow. So I just want to relax around that. And I'm going to consciously increase my breathing, allowing all top, middle, bottom of the lungs to expand and totally relax on the exhale. As I consciously feel, sorry, I'm from the South. I can consciously feel my back body responding to each inhale and exhale, which is nice. Which means I'm allowing my rib cage to make space for my lungs to take in more oxygen than I did when I was naturally breathing. I have allowed the intercostal muscles and the in between the rib cage and my belly to really relax on the exhale, as well as my face, my fingers, around my neck and my shoulders, my upper back. Bring my hands to the top of my knees, allowing the shoulders to be very loose. I'm going to bring my awareness to the top of my head. I'm going to start to make my way down as I'm just scanning my whole entire body for any tensions that exist. And if I notice any, I'm going to inhale and breathe through that area, meaning that I'm just going to use my mind's eye as if I could literally bring the breath into that area, and as I exhale, allow the muscles in that area to let go. Remembering all sides of the head, moving downward towards the temple, the forehead, the occipital ridge area of the back of the head, around the ears, the eyes, the brow, the cheeks, the jaw, underneath the chin, the front, the side, the back of the neck, tops of the shoulders, around the deltoid, the upper back, around the shoulder blades, the chest, the pectoral muscles, again the rib cage, imagining those intercostal muscles in between each of the bones of the ribs, relaxing so I can breathe fully. Down the spine, the underarms, down the arms, past the elbows, the forearms, the wrist and the fingers, the hands. Coming back to the torso, down by the belly, the mid-back, the sides of the body, the waist area, down to the hips. Allowing my belly to be nice and soft as I breathe in and out. Releasing tension from the low back, around the hips. Making my way down to the thighs, remembering the front, the inside, outside, the back of the thighs. Just allowing my legs to stretch out, moving from the hips. Encouraging everything to be soft and loose. Maybe bring a little bit more movement into the body. Stillness is great, but movement is just as important. Gets the lymphatics going, circulation where you need it. Now I'm bringing my awareness back internally, down the legs, behind the knees, the sides, inside, outside of the knees, the top of the knees, down the lower legs, not forgetting the calves, the shin area, inside, outside, down to the ankles. Feel my face tightening. So loosen that up a little bit. And then bring my awareness back to the lower body. I'm into the feet, top of the feet, sides, inside, outside, around the Achilles, the heel, the soles of the feet, the toes, I feel some holding in my legs, possibly by the way I'm sitting. Shake it out a little bit. Adjust my body to where I'm more comfortable. And to really kind of shake things up on the inside, making some vibrational sounds. Exploring the tones, feeling where in the body it's making the most vibration, and just really sitting with that and finding calm around each of the vibrations. It could be up in my head and around the sinuses, or deep in the body. The intro into my relaxation, deep seated relaxation to encourage deep letting go. I know that my focus is going to be in the midsection of my body, where my third chakra is housed, my power center. Getting my core strong and ready to move, to be stable, all at the same time. It can be stable, it can move, building up my Agni, getting the juices flowing within my power center, and working on my abs and where I have this separation. Inhale nice and soft, bringing in fresh oxygen. Exhale, engaging my core, feeling the support of my low back as I do this. Bringing my pelvis into a posterior tilt to support this whole region. As I inhale, allowing the pelvis to move forward or anterior tilt, and bringing a balance by tilting posteriorly and anteriorly. And then coming back to neutral. a self-appreciation, and connecting my energetic flow and field. Thank you for sharing my practice with me today. Om Shanti, 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 peace. Jai Bhagwan. See you next time.